Now we'll move on to accent or ghost.
Oh yeah, ghosting everybody.
So if you haven't heard of this segment before, it's basically I will present Adam with a topic and he will approve it, accent it, or disapprove it, ghost it, and that'll be the final verdict for that.
Oh yeah, final verdict. What I say goes.
Yeah.
And that's the deal.
Until someone else speaks up.
Don't.
So first one has a video in tandem with it.
Okay.
The topic is bare hand drumming. And if you go ahead and click on Riccardo Merlini,
Okay.
it's the snare.
Let's watch this guy.
This is where everything starts from.
Oh, this guy is so fast. I've seen his hands. I can't do that. I just can't do it. Oh. Dude, he just has this muscle twitch on him. I cannot play that fast, not even close. So I've seen his videos before where in a couple he just is like, here's how fast my single strokes go. It's just next level, man. And I'll tell you my one gripe. I don't want to say gripe because it's not like I've dug into his content necessarily, but I do want to hear him move these around a kit and sort of be a little bit more expressive with them. But just in these like, what's the word? Like these exhibition videos, just like look at this, which even Johnny Mathar, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's kind of in that category too, where sometimes it's just a straight up exhibition. Like, look what I can do. God, it's so cool, man. He's so unbelievably fast. Here's the thing. It's a specialized skill because there are only so many genres of music where you would ever have to go that fast. But one of the advantages of practicing those crazy techniques like that, I guess you just, by comparison, so many things become easier. When you can play that fast with that much control, playing slow is just like, you can almost fall asleep when you're playing certain things, right? So, man, for me personally, bare-handed drumming it's just a whole different world. Like the techniques that you have to use. I'll give you an example of something that happened. I had to film some cajon videos for Meinl several years ago. And I had to play the cajon. And their feedback was really interesting because they were like, well, if we close our eyes and don't watch the video and just listen, it sounds great. Like what I'm playing like made sense and the tones were all fine. But they were like, if we watch you, it's really obvious that you don't play cajon, which I don't at all. So all of the new sets of techniques that you would use for drumming with your hands, I just really don't know what a lot of those are. So for me, that's my lack of interest is just like, new techniques, it's a whole different world that I'm not particularly into. But I do think it's interesting when, Benny Greb obviously has done this quite a bit. In the context of a drum solo, just get different tones by using your hands for sure. I'm also fascinated with how, there's no real discernible rebound. So he's almost controlling the upstroke as well, because you're not having all this energy come back, right? So it's a whole different set of techniques, which is where I sort of depart from drumming with your hands. But this dude absolutely shreds. I mean, he's next level good. That was unbelievably fast. Even both of us trying it here just on the desk, like, nah. I'm like a solid 40 BPM behind that guy. He shreds. Go check him out on Instagram if you haven't seen him. So for him, I mean, shit, if you're doing that, hard accent, man, how could you not? But for me, you won't see me doing any hand drumming on the kit.
So we're going to ghost it.
We'll go ghost it for me. I think for most people, it's a ghost. Are you this guy? Are you Benny Greb? No.
Are you really going to put down your sticks to play with your hands?
Yeah.
Are you going to murder your hands just to play barehanded for, a solo?
Sure.
It's not really...
And a valid argument is, are you done working on the stuff you have to work on with sticks? Like probably not, right? It's one of those things where when people get into, let's just say you're in your first year of playing and then people want to work on left foot hi-hat splashing. I'm like, okay, I mean, you can. It's not a bad idea, but also there's a lot more important things than like when you get into the more obscure techniques. I think sometimes it's important to just, set some priorities out here. So like, I think playing the drums with your hands, like on a drum set, that's got to go relatively low on the priority list.
Yeah.
You know, well, obviously the example here is with like this crazy specialist, you know. So yeah, I think for most people, you'd probably ghost it. You got other stuff to work on, man. More important, more tactical stuff that's just actually going to make a difference in your playing. Unless you're in a Latin band, who knows? I don't want to speak for everybody, but yeah.
Latin or orchestral pieces that require hand drumming.
Sure. Thank you for watching this clip from the Orlando Drummer Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more content like this, ranging from masterclasses to in-depth courses to rudiments, grooves, fills, interviews with pro drummers, everything you can imagine, I've got all of that waiting for you at the link in the description. Click on orlandodrummer.com and start your free 7-day trial to see what's inside. I promise you will find something you like, and I will see you guys there.